Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to discuss about World Scout Day. 22nd February we recall our scouting adventures, meet our scouting friends, proudly wear our scarves and celebrate the great diversity of our worldwide. Life without adventure would be deadly dull. Happy Founders Day to all Scouts and happy birthday to Lord and Lady Baden Powell. Worldwide is nearly all Scout associations. Founders Day is celebrated on February 22nd, the birthday of Robert Baden Powell. First, Baden Powell, born in 1857, the founder of Scouting and coincidentally also of his wife Olive Baden Powell, born in 1889. In Kenya, the grave of Baden Powell has become a pilgrimage site, and each year the members of Kenya Scouts Association and Kenya Girl Guides Association celebrate scouting at the grave. The beginning of Scout. Baden Powell set to work rewriting aids to scouting, this time for a younger readership. In 1907, he held an experimental camp on Brownsea Island, Poole, Dorset, to try out his ideas. He brought together 22 boys, some from public schools and some from working class homes, and put them into camp under his leadership. The whole world now knows the results of that camp. Scouting for Boys was published in 1908 in six fortnightly parts at 40 a copy. Sales of the book were tremendous. Boys formed themselves into scout patrols to try out ideas. What had been intended as a training aid for existing organizations became the handbook of a new and ultimately worldwide movement. The first International Scout Jamboree took place at Olympia, London in 1920. At its closing scene, BP was unanimously acclaimed as Chief Scout of the world. Successive international gatherings, whether of Scouts or Rovers, now called Venture Scouts or of Scouters, proved that this was not an honorary title but that he was truly regarded by them all as their chief. In 1929, during the Third World Scout Jamboree, he received as a present a new car, which happened to be a Rolls Royce. This car was soon nicknamed Jam Roll. He also received an Ecless Caravan, which was nicknamed Ecless Cake. So the scouts attending the events were treated with a jam roll towing an Ecless Cake. These combination well served the Baden Powells in their further travels around Europe. Baden Powell also had a positive impact on improvements in youth education. Under his dedicated command, the World Scouting movement grew by 1922. There were more than a million scouts in 32 countries. By 1939, the number of scouts was in excess of 3.3 million. The Bharat Scouts and Guides is the National Scouting and Guiding Association of India. The national headquarters of BSG is recognized by the Government of India. It was established on 1914 when Rustomoji Eduliji Setna came across the book Scouting for Boys written by Robert Baden Powell. He was enamored by the book and formed one of India's first scout groups for native boys. Prior to that, there existed some scout groups, but they primarily for the British expatriates in India. Setna resisted joining one of the competing scout associations and registering his troop until scouting became open for all irrespective of color, caste, or creed. The mission of scouting is to contribute to the education of young people through a value system based on the scout promise and law to help build a better world where people are self fulfilled as individuals and play a constructive role in society. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.